It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Like 54 and 24 lineup, select 18 green.
Hill brought in motion. Here's Levis to open with a pass. He's going to air one out right away. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
When we had a chance to talk to the coach the other day, what did he tell us, Mike? He said, I want to come out and be aggressive right from the start. And with that big shot downfield here early, I think it's pretty safe to say that's exactly what they have done. Now the key is, can they turn that explosive play into an opening drive touchdown and really get off to a fast start?
49, Mike 49.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
20 Rita. Hold on, like 90. 29's down, 22 Rita. Hey, here, I'm back.
Putting the tight end in motion.
Set.
On second down, Levis. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Like 13, like 13. Hey, let's go, reload. Reload, let's, hey, Mayday. 54 Rita, set. Set.
Out of the shotgun, Levis. Open man, right side. He's got it. The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts 3rd and 14.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. About 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's 1st and goal.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on. Frankly, that's what this entire stadium is counting on.
So the ball still at the 8-yard line for second down and goal.
49.
From the gun, it's Levis. He's in. Touchdown, Tennessee. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown. touchdown drive.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Oh, ready.
Stroud begins with a pass. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
A 2nd down throw for Stroud. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly in his 3rd and 10.
Look high, look high. Like you text.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
They'll go play action with Stroud. That's caught downfield by Diggs. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Texans. The extra point try forthcoming. The kick is good. And the Texans come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Here comes Hill on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. Tonight. Yield. Yield. On.
Here's Levis to throw. To the right side here, pass is caught. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays.
And he will score! Touchdown Titans! Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On play action, Stroud. He'll look deep here for Diggs. And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
All right.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Houston. That his second touchdown of the game. Numbers 11 and 12 on the season. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the first quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer. Because right now, they don't have one.
So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. Here comes Hill on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Short! Tracy! Shut!
Now, Levis. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. So a big one there to start the drive. 32 yards. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. A pickup of 14 on that one. That's good for a Titan 1st down.
And what a start to this drive. A little bit of everything. First, you get the explosive pass to start it out, and then you follow it up on the ground, picking up good yardage. The ability to weave back and forth as a play caller, it just puts so much pressure on the defense.
Levis to throw on 1st and 10. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Texans will take over here just past the 30.
So when you talk about cover 2, really the area that they're a little vulnerable. They're vulnerable deep or intermediate on the boundaries, and they're vulnerable down the middle of the field. Remember, those 2 safeties, Mike, hence why they call it cover 2, they are splitting the field in half. They need to cover from the goalpost all the way out to the boundary. That's a lot of room to run.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. The pass is caught by Turner. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He'll let this go deep for Diggs. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there. 3rd down coming up.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Throwing is Stroud. Oh, that one floated off his back foot. It is intercepted. And the Titans are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Diamond. Like 54, like 54. Linda.
Levis to throw it here on 1st down. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Like 24.
Back to the air, it's Levis. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
All right, so that's consecutive drives now. You've come out here and thrown interceptions. I think at this point, Mike, it's time to run the ball. It's time to give this offense a little bit of a reset, settle this quarterback down. And if nothing else, let's cool off this secondary. They are flying to the ball. They are taking chance after chance. Let's remove them from the defense for a while, make them defend the run, and let's get our offense back on track.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. First and 10. Stroud going to set up to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. Yeah, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Texans. And make it 3 in the first. He has thrown 3 first-quarter touchdowns. An incredible start to this one.
It really is incredible, Mike, and I'm not sure really what word there is better to describe it. This is just truly a special performance we're seeing today. And I'll tell you what, I'm excited what the next 3 quarters have in store.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Linda. At 24, Linda. Black green, green.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier. and that catch gets him a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes. The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Like 5-4! Like 5-4! 20 Rita!
To throw is Levis. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14.
29's down, 22 Rita. Like 54. Yeah, like 54. Hey, mayday, mayday, mayday. Hey, I'm back. I'm back.
Levis. He'll air it out down the middle. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Tennessee. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
The extra point is good. And the Titans will go up by a point here in the 2nd quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Let's go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's to the sideline. Pulled in by Diggs. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession's going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
On first down, it's Stroud. A throw right side is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
We'll try the right side this time. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
Mike 13, Mike 13. 54 readers, what? Out on.
Out of the shotgun, Levis. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
On 1st and 10, here's Levis. Checking it down, this one is caught. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to their reads, they all played their responsibilities, and they're not able to pick up any additional yards after the catch.
A second down throw here for Levis. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Titans. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Here we go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Digs on the reception. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring it down.
They'll go play action with Stroud. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset, because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
On 1st down, Levis going for it all. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
On, Mike 49.
On play action, here's Levis. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Mo. 40 read. 22 window. 22 window.
From the gun, it's Levis. To the right side here, pass is caught. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
Mike 90. Here's down, 49 Rita.
They'll go. Here's Levis. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on fourth and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
All right.
Fighting off tacklers, pushing his way forward. Good gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll look to set up the screen here. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. This one complete to Jordan. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Throwing on 2nd down, Stroud. Oh, that's one where he just needs to unload it, but he did not. It'll go down as a sack and a big loss of yards. Converted twice on third down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a third time?
Look at hot. Nike Texas. 11. South.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He'll try to run for it.
Yeah, he's trying to make the best of a bad situation here, Mike. Nothing open downfield. He thinks he can tuck it and get it with his legs. He ends up out of bounds, short of first.
The Texans going to turn things over to their field goal unit. No issues there. This one is good. So as we come to the half, it is a 5-point game. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. That one good for a dozen, and a very quick first down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
Turner goes in motion. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Down the sideline, past the 40. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line.
This is a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big game.
He's got it at the 7, and he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Houston. His big game continues. His 3rd touchdown of this one. Numbers 11, 12, and 13 on the year. Stroud comes to the line. The Texans going for 2. He'll look to throw. And he'll get into the end zone. Doing it on his own. Successful 2-point conversion. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes Hill on the return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Or 54, Mike 54.
Levis to throw on 1st and 10. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Levis to throw it here on 1st down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2.
Hey, mayday, mayday, mayday. 49, Mike 49. 24 readers, right? On.
Levis to throw. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. Extra point try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Texans will extend this third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes Hill on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They send the tight end in motion. Levis to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is brought in. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 74 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. Turner goes in motion. Drive will start on the ground. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down and 8. They'll stick with him again. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here, they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out? He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Stroud. And that is hauled in on the right sideline. Right inside the chalk. A heck of a catch. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 31 yards. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Dell motioning over. On play action. Stroud. That is caught at the 3. And he will score again. Touchdown, Texans. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. The PAT up and good. And the Texans are going to extend their lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
Like 13, like 13, short! Tracy, set. Diamond. 22 Linda, 22 Linda. Heroes down, 90 down, 49 Rita.
Tight end going in motion here. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 46-yard line.
Like 46, like 46. Hand up. And 24 Linda, sack 18, Green. 20 Rita. 29's down, 22 Rita.
Out of the shotgun, Levis. There's that man again, another catch. His 8th reception of the game, and good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Like 0.
Here's Levis. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
A pickup there of 19 yards. First down for Tennessee.
Here we go. Tonight. Hey, mayday. 54 Rita, tonight. On.
Now Levis. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Levis. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. It is picked off by the rookie safety. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get 4 here, up to the 24-yard line. Dell motioning over. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. That's caught downfield by Diggs. will take this one in. 76 yards. Touchdown, Houston. He has come alive after the break. His third touchdown of the second half. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes Hill on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
Hey, Mike 13. Mike 13. Diamond.
Down. Levis. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
They just have to be throwing it on first down. That is the best down in football to attempt a pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
Heroes down, 90 down, 49 Rita.
A second down throw here for Levis. He's going to look for the home run ball. And that is incomplete.
Well, they all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the pass. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. The Titans punting unit comes out to the field, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. Oh, how about the coverage there? Met and dropped before he can get a return going. Now a run on first down. Second down and 3.
Oh, and
Stroud to throw. He'll look deep here for Diggs. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make.
no.
They'll go play action with Stroud. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. 18 yards on the pickup there. First down for Houston.
We've now seen this quarterback show that he can beat you from both inside and now outside of the pocket. The ability to use his legs to flush out and buy time for his receivers. They uncover downfield, leads to a big pickup.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And for the 4th time today, and now he loses the football. The Titans have got it. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it, and which team does a better job taking it away.
And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line.
This is exactly what you want to do as an offense as you take the field following what they call these sudden change situations. Your defense does a great job, Mike, taking the ball away. The opposing defense now is kind of slow getting on the field. So what do? You challenge them downfield. After that successful throw, the next step is you want to come away with points. That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Hey, mayday, mayday, mayday. 54 readers, tonight. Out on. Destroy. Tonight.
On second down, Levis. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have first and goal.
Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4. Tonight.
And he'll go the wrong way, trying to use that speed to get out to the pylon, but he has to give ground, and he is sent back for a loss.
At the 5-yard line.
Throwing on second down, Levis. That's in the end zone and intercepted.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but he's shoved out of bounds and probably loses a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it is third down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Diamond. Mike 0, Mike 0. Tonight.
Levis. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant. And he will score. Touchdown, Tennessee. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Dell motioning over. A gain there of 24 yards. It's good for a Texans first down.
First down, Houston.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Titans going to use the last of their timeouts here. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Here we go, let's go.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5. And here comes third down.
Here we go. South.
They'll drop to throw. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Stroud avoids the contact as he slides to a stop after picking up the first down. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
All right. Two J.
So it's a win for the visiting Texans. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico.